RS6. Always a great start seeing that. It has level 5, 6-ish speed, so let's start with this and see where this leads. So there's another drop over here. I'm going to go take a peek, see what's there. Better yet, Porsche level 6. Yes! My strategy is when I find a mid-level vehicle right at the start, I'll then engage in head-to-heads. If I didn't get a mid-level vehicle at the start, then I go in search of a mid-level vehicle instead of spending all my time in getting in just a couple head-to-heads and only being like a level 3 or 4. So that's my strategy. Let's go chase this person down. They're going for that drop. They ran into the pyramid like I did, and I'll have an easy win. Let's go up the pyramid strip onto a level 7. There's an opening on the left side of the pyramids. Just hit these garbage cans and that'll lead you through there. Well, they wind up quitting before I got near the finish, so I'll level up to this Ford Bronco. Once I've engaged in head-to-heads, now I'll head to the perimeter away from where all the head-to-heads are heading. So potentially there'll be lower level vehicles that are looking for crops, avoiding head-to-heads, and I can catch somebody in a head-to-head and level up, and that way I'm not potentially getting up against a faster vehicle too. Where everybody's heading, they potentially could have a faster vehicle. So that's my next step in strategy here. You can see I'm circling around the perimeter of where the next arena will be, and you can see the arena is shrinking. So I'm going to get back into the arena and hopefully find someone in a head-to-head here real quick. See, there aren't any vehicles that are on the mini-map, so no one's around. I'll just take a peek at some of these drops along the way and keep circling around the perimeter and get into a head-to-head. Actually circling back around to the exact point that I started. Right there is where I started, and sometimes I found like level 9 or 10 car drops at the starting point. So anyway, I see someone up here It looks like they just finished a head-to-head. I am going to head the direction a head-to-head will lead, and there they are. They're kind of a sitting duck. Well, that slight slowdown hitting the tree shouldn't affect me too bad because they were being evasive, heading into the trees, heading the wrong direction, and off I go. So the finish is north of Horizon Street scene, so I'll just hop on this road. It goes under the expressway along Horizon Street scene, and then I'll angle over to the finish here. It's always a good idea to look at drops as you go by them. There's been times where I've found very high level drops by doing that. And after I cross this finish line, I see that drop on the right. I'll turn towards that just in case. That's a high level drop. I've found it many times being right near a finish point. It's not the case, so here I am, Lamborghini Murcielago. This is a great vehicle, near level 10 speeds. I was going to head away from where all the head-to-heads are happening, and I see this vehicle behind me. Because I am in such a fast vehicle, I'll take my chances, and here we are. I'm up against the Aerial Nomad. I should have an easy win. I'm heading the direction, as you can tell, the finish is, and they were heading sideways or away. I'll go close to the left edge of Horizon Street scene. If you're too far to the left there's a bump where you'll lose all your speed or possibly flip and lose the race. Again, Focus RS RX doesn't have a very high top speed, but because there's enough time for me to get into another head-to-head, possibly multiple head-to-heads, I'm going to use this to level up to a 10. And here we go. Someone's just finishing a head-to-head here. Let's get into one. Oh wow. Okay, so this might be tricky. So I'm going to try taking a direct route just right of Horizon Street scene, and I've got the jump on him, it looks like, and I'll be able to just barely win this. So that was a good win. That was pretty good competition I was up against. So after I finish that head-to-head, I'm heading over toward the stadium, away from where people might be that would possibly snipe me as I'm leveling up, and here comes somebody chasing me. So what are they doing? They might have seen that I'm in a level 10, a faster vehicle. So let's play. Let's see what your game is. I'm going to head away, try leading them away, circle back around on them, and great. They took the bait, they followed me, and I circled back around on them, and you can see I've got the jump on them, so this will be another win, and I can decide to stay in this, or the Funko F9 is what will be offered, and I think I'm going to stay in this vehicle because most likely the final will be west on the expressway, and this is a road vehicle, so this handles better on the road than a Funko does. And you can see the line I took. I was just south of Horizon Street scene, just north of the Cloverleaf, so it was a smooth route. So I'll repeat circling around the perimeter, the outer edge of the perimeter, and Looks like someone's here. And short of just running into any more buildings, I'll catch them heading the wrong direction. They're in a much slower vehicle, so I'll get into another head-to-head here. Let's stay left of Horizon Street Scene. Then I'll go under the expressway, under this overpass here, and I'll avoid a lot of obstacles that are in those clover leaves by doing that. I'll decline the Funko F9 like I said I would do, and I'm going towards the outer edge of the arena, and then I'll circle back around. And if I wind up getting into another head-to-head, I do. If not, that's fine as well. This is a good vehicle for the final. I see a vehicle over here on the perimeter, so let's see if I can get into one more head-to-head, potentially taking out any competition, some of the competition anyway. And here's my mistake. I should be heading northwest. I'm heading east, so I have to hurry up and turn and not lose this last head-to-head I got into and make a huge mistake. So I think I got it because I do have a much faster vehicle, and I do. I'll be all right. It may be closer than I would have liked, but I'll wind up getting this last second head-to-head in just in time.
Get ready for the final showdown! Final showdown begins in 30 seconds!
I declined the Funko F9 one last time, and I don't really have time to go on the far edge of the arena like I like to leave for the exit, so I'll just head back over to the expressway and try and time my exit a little early so I won't be at the speed I'd like, so I had to slow down a little.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, fortunately, no one else timed their exit. You can see there is someone just behind me, but they're not gaining any on me, so they're not in a faster vehicle. So it looks like it's just on the other side of the hill, on the other side of the solar panels, and I'll follow these power tower just along this left edge of this power tower because there's a building that is near the solar panels there that was on the right. So this is a good win for me. This is a good round. I think I had 7 head-to-heads, so that's a good number. That's not any kind of record or anything, but that's a good win.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
Please subscribe. Click on the icon on the top left.